how to get your mining lasers and how to mine the red, yellow, and blue spots on the open worlds. So the first one you'll have access to is over here on Earth, and we're gonna go to Cetus. So once you land on Cetus, you're gonna find this guy named Old Man Sumbot. He's your mining dude here on Earth. So you wanna talk to him. Let's open up his browse wares. The very first option right there is an awesome cutter. So you wanna grab that. It's only 500 standing. If you don't have 500 standing, go over to Kanzu, run at least one of the, even one of the low bounties will give you enough standing to purchase this. Once you purchase it, then you're gonna equip it to your gear wheel. To equip it to your gear wheel, if you open up your menu, let's go to equipment, let's go to arsenal. Once it opens up, you got your first tab with your warframes and weapons, your second are your companions, and your third is where you actually equip stuff to your gear wheel. So you want to click on gear and you want to find an open spot, and you're going to go down here and you're going to find right there. So we got the awesome cutter. You want to double click on that and it's going to assign it to the slot. Now to actually find the mining spots, you want to equip your actual laser. So let's go to our gear wheel. We're going to scroll around till we find our laser. It's equipped. You can see the little overlay here. And if you look up there in the top left-hand corner, you can see your mini map. Now let's start walking and you'll see little spots pop up that you can actually head towards to mine. You also start hearing a little beeping sound. So here in the Plains of Eidolon, you got two different spots. You got a red spot that looks like this. It's like a red slash. And you've also got blue spots that look like this. Now to actually mine these spots, you want to look at it and you want to make sure you're zooming in so you can see the three little dots right there that are highlighted for you. That's where you're going to shoot your laser. So we're going to shoot it. And you want to stop it in the middle of these brackets. You want to do that for every one. So we got this one, that's our second one, and then our last one here. Now some spots might only have two spots that you need to actually line up like you're supposed to, and some of them will have a full three, and some of them will have an extra notch like this. If you can stop it right on that notch, you'll get an extra special gem. Now like I said, for the second mining tool, you want to head over to Venus, and we're going to go to Fortuna. Once you land in Fortuna, you want to find a guy named Smokefinger. Let's talk to him. Let's go ahead and browse wares. Now you can see right there, the first option is a 7-point plasma drill. Now this is probably like the best mining laser in the game, so you want to make sure you pick this up. It costs 2,500 standing, which just like on Cetus, if you go over to Utico, run a couple bounties with her, you should have enough actual standing to buy this mining laser. Now you want to make sure you equip that one to your gear wheel, just like you did on Cetus. And then that way you'll have it out here on the Orb Vallis or any other open world that you go to. So now to find mining spots here on the Orb Vallis, you want to make sure you go to gear wheel. Let's equip our actual 7-point plasma drill. And if you look up there in the top left hand corner, you can see a couple spots marked for mining locations. Now here in the Orb Vallis, you have red spots and you have blue spots like this as well. Now just like we talked about earlier, you want to hit the spots. Sometimes they have two, sometimes they have three. So you want to hit those spots, line it up to the brackets. See if we can get it in the second one here. Right there, we got some noctral. You also need to make sure that you're picking up these blueprints in here for those minerals that you're gathering so you can refine them into the actual pieces that you need for whatever blueprint you're deciding to craft. Now the last place that we're heading to doesn't have an extra mining tool, but it does have an open world where you can mine extra resources. So we're going to go to Deimos and we're going to go to the Cambium Drift. Now once you make it out here in the Cambium Drift, you want to do the same thing. Let's go to our gear wheel. Let's equip our 7-point plasma drill. The same thing we use on the Orb Vallis. Let's take a look at our left-hand corner, that map that shows us where these mining locations are. So here in the Cambium Drift, you've got two different color spots. You've got the blue spot that looks like this, and you've got yellow spots that look like this. So let's go ahead and mine one of these. It's got three little spots we got to hit. So let's get this lined up with the brackets here. We got that one. Let's line up for that one. Now this one has a little extra ticker there. We lined it up, so we should get something a little extra special for doing that. Line this last one up. Right there, we got Thaumica, and it should give us something extra. Dagonic, right there. Now just remember, when you're done mining, don't abort the mission. Make sure you go back into either Cetus or you go back into Fortuna, or like here, we're going back into the Necrolis so you can actually keep your items that you actually mined for. Now one last thing here, in the Necrolis, if you talk to Otak, let's go to Browse Wares. Here's where you can actually buy the blueprints to refine the materials that you just gathered from mining. So you got stellated necrothene, you've got a Drummel alloy, you've got all these little blueprints that you're going to have to pick up here. Hopefully this helps you guys out on your mining adventures. And if you guys have any questions, throw them down in the comments and I'll try to get to them as soon as I can. And I'll see you guys next time.